Yo guys, welcome back to a new video, and today it is 6 players who Liverpool should consider signing for the remainder of this transfer window in January. But before we get into that, make sure to check us out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all of them 3 sites. I will put the @ in the description. So, these, obviously, at the moment, it's looking unlikely that we'll sign anyone. But, I've managed to pick out 6 players who I think we could try and sign, maybe. Some might be a bit unrealistic, but yeah, whatever. So, first up is Anthony Robertson, the left back from Fulham. I like him, I think he's solid, very good. And obviously Robertson and Tsimikas are out. Looks like they'll be coming back soon. But anyway, I think Tsimikas is alright, but I do think he has a mistake in him, and I think Robertson for now could play as a backup to Robertson. That's confusing, Robinson to Robertson. But yeah, a backup for now, and then in the future take over. But he's currently at Fulham, 26 years of age. But yeah, I think that he would love a move to Liverpool. So next up is Piero Hincapié, who is wanted by a lot of clubs. 21 years of age. And Xabi Alonso, obviously, and George, we were looking at him last summer. I think Jarrell Kwanzaa has came through, but Joel Matip's obviously out for the rest of the season. So, I mean, you're looking at 4 centre-backs, really. Do you need another? Probably not, but obviously he's a left-back. No, left-footed centre-back, so that is the only one I think we have. I don't think we actually have one at the moment, but this guy is very good. I'd definitely take him. Probably a summer one. But he can also play left back, like what at the moment we know what's going on. But Leverkusen are reluctant to sell anyone during the winter window. So this one's probably not going to happen, I'll be honest, but it's not a must-do because of Jarrell Kwanzaa. So yeah. So next one is Willian Pacho from Eintracht Frankfurt. Obviously he joined Frankfurt from Antwerp this summer, and I'm just going to read out some stats. No other Bundesliga defender has won possession more times, and he ranks 3rd for tackles, 1 in the league, and 8th for clearances, and joint 5th for interceptions, which I think is really good, and I do like him. Also Ecuadorian. Crystal Palace, Everton and West Ham are all considering a move for him, but once again he's left-footed, and he would obviously cost significantly less than Hincapié, so I feel like this one could be realistic for January. But oh yeah, big once again, and I feel like that one's quite a realistic one. So next up is Goncalo Inichel from Sporting Lisbon. Once again, another left-footed centre-back. Obviously all the big clubs looking at him: Real Madrid, Arsenal, but age 22. And he is a really special player, one of the best young centre-backs in the world, but Will Liverpool be willing to spend big on a centre-back in January? Because Sporting Lisbon are going to take a fee, but he does have a release clause, well, buyout clause reportedly, which is €60 million, which is 52 million, which I don't think is a lot for a player of his calibre, but who knows? But once again, I'll probably say more summer window this one is gonna be. So next up is Yao Paulina from Fulham. We return to Fulham again, and some people would still say that we nearly see it again. But this one is probably the most unrealistic on here. But we didn't move for him during the summer because of his price and profile. And obviously in the summer they were wanting 55 million for a 28-year-old, and that isn't usually something Liverpool go for as 28-year-olds. But it obviously looks like Paulina will end up at Bayern Munich, where he nearly joined them on deadline day. But, if we're looking for like a Premier League proven defensive midfielder, this would make Klopp's starting 11 stronger, and some would say Paulina is perfect, and I'd probably agree with you. But Arsenal are also interested in him as well, but that one's probably the most unrealistic. So now the last one is we're going to Leeds United, and it is the youngster Archie Gray, and he is an attractive proposition for Liverpool because we know he is very versatile. He can play midfield, right back, and if he can play right back, it could throw up an intriguing possibility maybe of the 17-year-old swapping positions with Trent. Personally, I'd like to see him in midfield, but with Leeds obviously pushing for promotion back to the Prem, they will be quite what's the word I'm looking for, reluctant to let a first team regular leave the club in January. But we have seen it kind of happen with Carvalho before. Obviously it didn't happen with him, but one of these where we sign him but loan him back to Leeds to the end of the season, which is a win-win for everyone. But anyway guys, let me know what you think of those 6 options who we could consider signing in January. Make sure to like and subscribe, drop us a follow on the socials, which I'll put down below in the description,